You need something to relate to. Baby, how can I relate you? I know they told you that I hate you, but I can never hate you if I made you. And I ain't tryna make you, I'm tryna feed you, give you good food. Have you ever had some good food? Let me show you what this could do. Let me show you what this could do. Could do. Look around. Blue and red, I see the sun. But it's fire everywhere. But as long as you're here with me, to be real, I really don't care. But can we get about it? Cause baby, I got shit to do. Get my niggas feed them food. Maybe teach them how to cook. Turn my wallet to a book. Then turn their wallets to a book. We taking knowledge from the crooks. We shaking niggas, now they shook. These niggas cross eyes and now they cross out. They trying too hard not to look, but they gon' ride out to the hood. Yeah.
Welcome
Let me
everybody.
show you.
It's season 4 Don Talk podcast. Yo, it's Akani, aka the Don. I'm here with Takiyah.
What up?
Yo, real dope artist. I think we met at what's that thing? It was like 2 years ago.
It was either a show or a networking event.
Yeah, it was. I forget what it was called, but I remember like it was like somewhere in Seaport, and like that's where we ended up sitting next to each other the whole time, and it was like we didn't know.
Oh my gosh, you're absolutely right.
Yeah,
I don't know
like
where it was, but you're absolutely right.
I forget what it was called. I'm so
I do
mad.
remember that.
But like,
oh no, did I meet you? Did you go to a UMass?
I did.
Concert?
That's
Is
when.
that where I met you?
Yeah, cause
Okay.
where Kaya,
Mm-hmm.
that's where like I went with Kaya,
Yeah.
and she was like, "Oh, like this is my friend Takiyah," and I was like, "Yo,
Yeah.
we sat next to each other,"
Yeah.
but like we just like we didn't know each other.
Yeah,
but, like,
we did it.
that
And
was- I
then she
guess I
introduced
was-
me, and I was like, oh, well.
Yeah,
hey.
so that
It
was
was
just
supposed to be.
crazy. Yeah,
It
it
was
was like
supposed to be. That's funny.
yeah, meeting up and then being like, "Oh, like you know Kaya too?"
Yeah,
So it
yeah.
was like, shout out to Kaya. Yeah,
Shout
like I
out.
said, you know, she really wanted to be here, so
Yeah.
she was coming.
She's here in spirit. It's all
Right,
good.
right.
It's all good.
Yeah. Oh man, so how you been though?
I've been grateful, blessed, but definitely like in a mode of like introspection, I would like to say. And just I'm always plotting. Like always plotting. But
Right.
mostly grateful always. Like always, you know. How you been?
I would say kind of the same way, you know, especially like over the past 2 years, I've really been like taking my time with everything and trying to like, you know, respect the process more and like figure out what I'm doing with the podcast and everything. So it's definitely been like, you know, a lot of work that I'm doing inside and everything. So
Okay. I
yeah,
support it.
it's good. But, I feel good. Like I'm really in a better space, and like now that I have all this, I'm like, yeah, it's all coming together. So I'm
Yes.
proud. I'm
I
grateful
feel
for
the
that.
energy.
Yeah.
Yes.
Man. But yeah, so you know, just kind of talk about you a little bit, like where you come from, what you do for people who might not know who you are.
Well, my name is Takiyah. I'm from Cambridge, Massachusetts. I was born and raised there. Born there too. A lot of people I know that was raised there was like born in like Boston Medical or something. So
Yeah.
I love saying that. I'm like, no, I was born inside
Yeah,
Cambridge,
okay.
like, at Mount Auburn. But yeah, no, I'm from Cambridge. I was like brought up in the coast until I was like 10, 11. Then I moved to the Port like Terrace area, Area 4. Cambridge calls it Area 4, like the city of Cambridge. But that's where, and I moved to Dorchester like 2017. I was back and forth from Roxbury to Dorchester. Now I'm in Dorchester. So that's where I'm at right now. And what do? I do me. No, I'm just joking. I am an artist, and I'm a real artist. Like I'm like borderline, like Van Gogh cut your ear off artist. Like that's how like intense I be getting.
Yeah.
But like obviously with the music, but like you know when people say they're artists, there's just a certain attitude. There's just a certain way that you should be
Yeah.
As an artist, I'm not that. Like,
right.
Like, but I'm a real artist though. Like, without anyone listening to my stuff, without me posting, I'm an artist. That's just who I am. Obviously, I have a 9 to 5 because I am an artist, and I might be a crazy one a little bit, but I do believe in stability, and I do believe in investing in myself and investing in my career and stuff. So I do like work. But other than that, my focus is on my career. I sing. I wouldn't say I'm a vocalist. I'm not that trained. I would like to be a vocalist someday. I'll be rapping. I want to say like 50% of the time. I rap a lot for fun. There is going to be a couple rap songs on my upcoming upcoming mixtape. I don't tell people that much because like I have like a really high expectation for what a rapper is, like in a wordsmith. And sometimes I feel like I don't meet it. Other people are like, "You bugging out? Drop that shit." But yeah. So I also produce. I'm also a producer.
Yeah,
so,
you got that's the whole thing.
Yeah,
right there.
yeah.
You got,
so there's that.
I'm
trying to get the engineer aspect down.
Yeah, that's the engineering is tough.
That's bread.
Yeah,
it's like money. You know what I mean? So that's what I do. What I'm working right now. What am I working on? I'm working on my mixtape. It's called Signs. It's gonna be at first it was gonna be a 2-part, but then the second part's not that long. So it's gonna be like a 1-part with deluxe, I guess. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And most of the deluxe songs are like songs that I might not be able to post on streaming platforms because they're like remixes and like, you know, so. But I found something where I might be able to. But I'm still looking into that. But yeah, so I'm working on my mixtape. I've been working on it for so long. Like,
nah, but that's the thing. Like, there's, you know, when you like working on something, like you got to make sure it's to the best ability it can be. So like, there's really never. I really feel like you should never rush anything that's like, you know, that's yours, because like you moving at your own pace. Like, I don't see anything wrong with that.
Yeah. No. Every time I did rush, it bit me in the ass. So now I'm starting to see like, you better take your time, girl, because you already know what happens when you rush. So yeah, no, I'm taking my time. I'm balancing, because I'm always in a state where I'm like, I could be in a better place if I just do this. And then it turns into rushing, and then I'm like, damn, I have to go back. Like, it's like always like a scale there. Like, I'm trying to balance those energies out. And so yeah, but it's almost done. I'm actually going to the studio tonight to try not to rush to finish my last song. But to be honest, I feel rushed. Yeah, so I'm finishing my last song. I'm having a listening party at this. Oh, I forgot to say, yeah. So I'm having a listening party at this place that I host open mics at in Cambridge, because you know I'm from there. I gotta do what I gotta do for my city. You know what I'm saying? Put on. So there's this place called 286 Broadway, and they sell like, it's kind of like this place. Okay. And this place called Scope Apparel, right? Yep. JP, you guys, that's where I'm at. Thank you for letting us do this. It's kind of like this place, except. No, it's actually kind of like this place. But they sell like plants, they sell art, they sell. I got my crystal jewelry from there. They do events, they do open mics, they do paint nights sometimes, I think. But I just do the open mic. Yeah. The open mic part, and I was just there yesterday. It was pretty cool. It was actually one of the best ones, because there was this boy that goes there. I forget his name, but he's the brother of one of my friends from like way back, and he was just playing the guitar and singing. I was just like in awe. I was like, what? This is crazy. I'm slacking. But it was pretty cool. I was saying something. I do this all the time. What was I saying? I forgot. What was I saying? Do you remember what I was saying? I forgot. But yeah, 286 Broadway, shout out. What was I saying? Oh, I'm having my listening party there.
Oh, the listening party. So I thought you said what you were singing. Yeah.
Oh, no, sorry. Oh, yeah. See, I be talking. I be slurring. You know, it's all good. But I am having my listening party there. It's scheduled for November 6th, but depending on how this studio session goes today, it might be pushed back. I'm not sure. So, but yeah, I'm gonna have my listening party there. It's gonna be a little intimate. I don't think I want it to be something like super big.
No, that's yeah. I feel like you know when you got that genuine following. Yeah. It's like that's always better. Yeah. It's gonna be intimate. I'm excited.
But yeah, that's I'm excited about that. I'm surprised this just dropped this. Yo, I be feeling like I'm treating it like an album, and I'm like, kid, it's a whole mixtape. It's a mixtape, like, and you know what's crazy? I didn't even know that, like, there's a definition to quote unquote. There's definitions to like mixtapes, EPs, LPs, albums, and a mixtape. I actually one of my friends, I actually work with them. The OG Collective. They're really good too. Pretty cool. Doing a lot in the city right now. I was talking to the producer P. Well, a lot of them produce actually, but one of the producers P. He was just like, a mixtape is something like you the quality isn't the greatest, or like it's not like it's demo vibes. Like it's not like something you gotta
it's not like
mad
super
time
clean
on.
cut and all that. Like,
and bro, that's what I'd be like. No, I don't like the way that sounds. I don't like this. I don't like that. And I'm like, Takiyah's a mixtape. It's supposed to be as raw as possible. And so the raw part of this mixtape to me is the versatility. Like it's not all the same vibe. Well, to me at least. And like the structure is raw to me. But for me, in this day and age, that quality gotta be fire. Like I don't care. Like that quality gotta be fire. I'm sorry. I don't know. Like no. Quality gotta be fire. I need people to listen to me. You know?
I hear that.
Yeah.
Cause like even myself, like you know, I'm not gonna lie. I'm very picky with my music, but like. Yeah, like sometimes I can, cause I've been in the studio, like I've heard how things can sound, and like if something sounds off to me, then like, you know, I'm probably not going as a consumer, like I'm probably not going, you know, want to listen to it. But yeah, I respect the fact that you know you're treating it like an album, because you know you're taking your time with it, and like, all right, the rule is like, oh, it's supposed to be, you know, as raw as possible, whatever. But it's like, or I could just give y'all great quality stuff, and like, you know, y'all are gonna like it. It's gonna be even better.
You see what I'm saying? And if the mixtape is this good, how you think I'm coming out with everything else?
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So it's just like, gotta let me do my thing. You know, I do appreciate like P's input on it though, because it actually makes me overthink less. When I'm overthinking it. When I'm overthinking it and then I'm like, I don't know what's going on, blah, 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 blah. I remember P saying, Takiyah, this is what a mixtape is. So I'm just like, all right, Takiyah, don't overthink it too much to the point where you don't even drop that shit. Like, because that a lot of people do that. A lot of people take their time too much. Well, I do that. I've done that with so many projects. Like, I have projects that I was supposed to drop that I promoted, didn't drop. Like, I got so much of that. And this is the one that is stuck with. Like I stuck with it, and this is actually like my newest stuff. My like later projects that I'm about to drop are like old ass songs. I'm working backwards right now. I'm working backwards, but yeah, no, I'm taking my time. This last song, I'm gonna get it done and I'm gonna drop it. I'm not even gonna tell you. I'm gonna just drop that shit. I'm just going, you know what? I've been promoting it for like a year and some change. Here you go. Listen. Okay, fall, winter vibes, you know?
Now that's dope. I ain't gonna lie, cause like, so when I did I still have the promo. Like I don't even know if it's like the promo for season 4, like if it's the first official episode. Like I'm still debating, you know what I mean? So like it's literally like just sitting in my drafts on Instagram, like staring at me, like yo, when are you gonna press post?
Dude, timing is.
And that's the thing too. I'm like, I gotta, you know, make sure I have like the game plan for it. So like I really am taking my time, but like part of me is like, damn, bro, like I've been sitting on this since it's probably been, I think maybe I did it at the beginning of this month. I can't really remember, or it might have even been like late last month, you know. So it's just like it's just sitting there. But like I want to make sure that, you know, it's the best, like even if it's not the best, because I know it's not the best like right now, but I still got work to do. I want to make sure other podcasts I follow after, like high quality and stuff like that. So you know, I wanna take my time with it.
Take your time. Take your time.
So I want to jump back to something you said about, you know, stability and investing in yourself, and I really I want to credit you for that, because I feel like that's what people don't do a lot of times. Like, you know, they're just like, I mean, it might work for some people. On the I'm gonna quit my job and, you know, go for this full time, and you know, it might work out. But I agree with you. Like, I'm the same way. Like, I would rather work and not let my job use me, but use the money from my job to invest in myself.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, that's what it is. No, it's not good. But yeah, like, it's, I think that's something that's, you know, underrated. Like, the whole process of like, because like, I follow this dude. He's called himself the 9-to-5 millionaire. Like, he used to invest in real estate and stuff like that, and he was a cop at the same time. So like, while he was a cop, he was using his money from there to invest in real estate and everything. And then it got to a point where he was making more money at real estate, so I wasn't even touching the checks from the police department.
You know what I'm saying?
And then like, eventually, you know, he left. He's a millionaire now. Like, he be doing his own thing. Like, his house is crazy. Like, everything about him. So I'm just like, yo, like, that's really a mindset that, you know, is really underrated. So I agree with you on that whole process.
Honestly, too, it's trial and error, because I was unstable, and I didn't have the idea that I wanted to be a starving artist, but I had the idea was like, I had to sacrifice my stability to do what I wanted, and I didn't drop a damn thing. Like, I wasn't, in my head, I was thinking I wasn't doing nothing.
Yeah.
I wasn't doing nothing. When I got a job, everything started falling in line, and I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Get your money, girl. Get your money. Like, and also, too, I'm not one of those artists that can really make art when I'm in a sunken place. I'm not, like,
I agree.
I'm not one of those artists. Like, I sing when I'm happy. I don't like to be forced to sing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I'm just like, I realize that's just how I work. Stability, you know, pursuing my happiness in a healthy way, that's actually what brings my body to be like, I want to create. You know what I mean? I'm not someone to be like crying and creating, or depressed and creating. I don't be creating at all when I'm in that place. So it was just, like I said, it's trial and error. And I do believe that, you know, people should do what's best for them. There are some people that might be like, they could quit and move to another state and be like, all right, let's see what's going on. I was sleeping on stairs and couches, and you know what I mean. Like that was the kind of thing that, you know, a lot of people were doing in this type of industry, and it just didn't work for me. So and I got I don't have people depending on me, but like, I have a family that I gotta think of, like, and I'm not saying like I got kids or nothing, but like, I still consider my immediate sisters mother, father type. Like, I be trying to keep it together for them, because I don't know. That's what I think about too. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. I got a job. I don't like it, and you know, it's another thing too about it. It keeps you on your toes. Oh my gosh. Especially if the job sucks. You go there and hate it. That motivation gets like overhauled, and you're just like, I gotta get out of here. Like, I gotta get out of here. That's where I'm at. I'm at like a point where I'm like getting up every day, and I'm realizing like, wow, I get up every day to get to this job on time, and I have to have the same attitude with my career also. And it's just like, using the comparison all the time, it gives me my drive and my push. You know what I mean?
Because that was me a couple months ago. So I just started a new job last month, and the job I was at before, like, I got it right out of college. Like, I got that job, and I was there. So I was there for like 2 years or so, and then, you know, as time went on, like, you know, I started moving up within that site, and I was just like, bro, like, this is mad stressful. Like,
Yeah.
I'm 24 years old. Why am I so stressed every day?
Oh
Like,
my
that don't make
gosh.
no type of sense.
Oh my
I will say the only reason I stayed was because of the money, right? And I was like, damn, I'm getting paid well and everything.
Yeah.
But I was like, nah. Like, a few months ago, like, that's when everything started piling up, like, a lot. And I was like, all right, like, nah, there's no amount of money that can, you know, make me want to give up my happiness for, like, nah, bro.
Okay.
I'll choose a peace of mind every time. So, yeah, this quote, I keep saying it, bro. I said it again to myself today. It's like, if it costs you a peace of mind, it's way too expensive.
Way too expensive.
Like, there's no way, no how. Like, even if it's not a job, like, you know, relationships, all that stuff. But like, yeah, if it costs you a peace of mind, bro, just don't even remove yourself from that situation.
Okay, we don't got kids. That's how I feel. That's the only thing that could cost me my peace of mind is a kid, and I don't got none. That's, you know what I mean? You know, shout out to people that do got kids though. I respect y'all, but.
Yeah. Nah, no, but so I work with kids now. And, like, I won't lie, you know, it's a lot. Like they take my energy, but it's like I don't mind it, right? But now we've been at this program now for it's been about a month or so, and you know, they starting to get comfortable and everything, and you know, some of them are starting to like. I'll tell them like they, you know, they're comfortable with me and stuff, so they try to like. If I tell them to do something, they just not gonna listen just because they pushing that boundary to see.
Children, man.
And then like so the other day, like one of the kids, I told her to do something, and she was like, "You're not my mom or my dad," and I was like, I had to take a step back because I was like, "Yeah, nah, that's
you're right.
You're doing a lot," but I'm also working on myself and patience and like. A couple years ago, I would have been slick at the mouth and, you know, said some wild shit. I would have been out of a job.
This just happened just now when you said it in my head. I was like,
oh!
Yeah. I was like, what?
Yo, I told my, my supervisor, I told him, and, like, yesterday we pulled her aside and we talked to her about it. And, like, you know, we wasn't, like, we're not on, no, like, oh, nah, you shouldn't do, like, you know, beefing with her. But it's just, like, yo, because my supervisor knows, when he tells them to do something, they do it, like, without a question. But if I tell, because I'm new, so they're like, oh, you, like, we don't really have to listen to you.
Oh,
but
they're
it's
telling
like,
you gotta earn your stripes.
Yeah, but
I can't.
but he was like, nah, like, he's a staff just like me, so, you know, it's no different. Sometimes he'll tell me to do, like, I'll tell him to do something, and, you know, he'll do it.
Yeah.
But it's like, yeah, like, it was just more of that respecting, like, yo, it doesn't matter whether I'm new or I've been here 10 years, like I'm still staff, so you know, I deserve that same respect.
Yeah, of course.
But nah, they good though. You know, they all good kids. I ain't trying to dog them or nothing.
No, of course. But, no, kids are gonna be kids.
Yeah, for sure.
Kids are amazing. They are amazing. It's just like you said, how you're communicating, that's good. It's there's some people that are just like, this is what it is and this is why.
Right.
You know what I mean? And then when you explain things to kids, like, you'd be surprised that they really do understand. And the reason why they don't listen is because they just don't want to. But they do understand. Like, they're not... Kids are smart. Yeah. They be, like, in the play dumb, but they smart. They smart.
And that's what I try to do, you know. I always try to have a conversation, like, yo, explaining something, because that's really the best way to do it. Like, because even for me, growing up, is like, all right, you know, we got yelled at for doing something, like... If I messed up at school, all right, you're not even going to try to figure out, like, why I was acting up in school. It's just like, oh, all right, get the belt. Or something like, you know, like, I'm just getting yelled at and stuff. And it's like, bruh, like, that's not going to make it better.
Yeah,
like,
you got to hear your kids out sometimes. They got stuff to say, too. You know?
So, yeah, that's dope. But, so I want to talk to you, like, what's your process like when you record, or like not even just record, but like when you're coming up with a song or something like that, like, do you gotta like remove yourself and like just start writing? Does something come to you? Like, how does that work?
There's so many. There's so many, and depending on the there's so many. There's just so many.
Yeah.
I don't even know how to answer that. Like, when I first started, things would just come to me. I'd be in a train, walking, lyric, something in my head, write it down. You know what I mean? I've been in a situation where I've sat down and be like, I'm gonna write, and then I write. I'll freestyle a melody sometimes maybe, and then write to it. Yeah, there's so many, and it's constantly evolving. Like it's constantly evolving. But my process, I want to say for like my mixtape, it was Are you talking about like creating all together or just writing?
Yeah, just
or
like
creating all together.
Yeah, just
okay.
creating.
So like creating all together, I always have a plan when I go to the studio, and if I used to be tight when it didn't go the way it was, and I'll literally be like, I'll shorten the studio session, or I'll just cancel it because my plans weren't it. But recently, I've been starting to be around artists where they just go to the studio, put on a beat, and they'll write right then and there, or they'll freestyle, and I'm just like, I usually got my shit planned out beforehand. Like I'm like, so lately I've been trying to adopt that style. Like the other I think like 2 sessions ago. I had a plan and it didn't fall through, but I was like, you know what? I got beats on the phone. I got some stuff in the vault. I just send the beats and I'm just like, I recorded it. And there's sometimes where I'm like, you know what? I feel like I'm trying to get better at freestyling, so I'm a freestyle this beat. And so yeah, so the recording, I think the writing process is very like evolving. The recording is also evolving, but lately I've been trying to not plan so much, and if I do plan, not get tight when like the plans don't like fall through. I'll just be like, I'll get something off of YouTube real quick, even just to record, like even if it's like just whatever. It's just whatever. What I'd like to see though is I'd like to make enough money for me to feel comfortable going into the studio and writing, because I sometimes take a while to write. There's times where I don't take a while to write, but there's I'm trying to like, I want to get to a point where I could get like 6 hours, drop some bread on some 6 hours, and have the opportunity to be able to create from the scratch in the studio too. I don't get to do that in my recording studio. Obviously I have my studio at home, which is different, but like when I'm going to record, I'm thinking about time, I'm thinking about money. Like that's what I be thinking about, because I gotta pay for that. So but altogether, process is constantly evolving. There's so many different, I like to take processes from other people. It's just constantly evolving basically. But yeah, that's it.
All right, so inspirations right now, like who you listening to, like what kind of, like what's in your playlist?
Dude, local artists, man. Come on. Honestly too, I've been listening to Thames. I like her. I've been listening to my peoples, like people I've been in the studio lately. New local artists that I've been listening to, like oh my gosh, my videographer is probably my favorite besides myself. His name is Ven. Amazing videographer, amazing artist. Like he don't lack in neither. And it's crazy because you think sometimes like you can't be the best at one. No, this man is the shit at both of these things. One of my favorites is Blame. He has a project called Pieces out. He's not he's working on like, you know, putting himself out there a little bit more, but like he always puts himself out there for the videography. He's actually the one who edited Good Food. The person who shot it, his name is John. I forget the name of his like company, but his name is John. He's pretty cool too. But then he shot he also shot like Water for me too and edited that. But yeah, he's heavy in the visual scene. Like he's really good. He does everything, podcasts, he does anything. Like he's trying to get like trying to do shows too. Like if I got shows, I'm probably gonna get him to be there. He's actually like a beautiful individual too. Altogether, like that's my man's. I could call and talk to him about nothing that has to do with music or videography. Like no, that's my man's. Like he gives good advice, and he's like probably like one of my inspirations right now. Like if I could give a name to it. Also too, like I just discovered someone called Oompa.
Oh,
bro,
fire,
bro!
Fire.
I just seen some clips from her like show, and I was like, what the? I'm like, no way, bro. Like, come on.
Yeah.
Come on. This state and this city got too much talent.
Yeah.
And I even feel my heart right now. Like, I'm just like, it warms my heart. And it's just like, bro, that's fine. This whole city, you, all the artists, all the people doing podcasts, everyone creating right now in this vicinity around me. That's my like biggest inspiration right now. Right
That's
now.
dope. That's dope.
Kaya too. I love her paintings.
Oh yeah, Kaya like she like I'll never forget that painting she did for me like with the Don Talk podcast on it. I'm like, yo,
dude.
I'm almost crying, bro.
Dude,
like, come on.
I know.
That's the homie. She's
I
very talented.
know.
You heard of Red Shades?
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
I mean, I did. I mean, I know who
Yeah.
that is. Yeah. We talked a few times like on social media. I was supposed to go to this event she was gonna be at, but like I said, like sometimes the 9 to 5 be.
Yeah.
I be going home and just knocking out, like you know. So like I definitely did not go, but yeah, I know Red Sage. I like her music too. I would love to work with her. I would love to work with probably almost everybody here, but you know, that's. Gotta think this too far ahead sometimes. I got, you know what I'm saying?
Sometimes, you know, sometimes it's not. I do believe, you know, you just put in the work and then like, you know, it's all gonna come to fruition.
Yeah.
Cause like, I'm not gonna lie, like, even now, I would used to go to events and stuff like that, like pretty much like every weekend, like. I'm calling Kai, be like, yo, like, you want to go here? She's like, all right, let's go. Yeah. You know, so like we was always out and stuff. And then, but now I'm like, all right, like, I feel like I've consumed a lot. I know, I've met a good amount of creatives in the city, and I want to get to a point now where I'm like, all right, you know, they got all this content out, like they got a whole bunch of music, whole bunch of video, all that stuff. And I'm like, I got a couple episodes of the podcast out, so I want to make sure, you know, I have my content where I can be like, like go check this out and stuff like that. So it's not just in one place, but like I got the visuals on.
Yourself. You're ready to
you know what I mean?
Thing. You're ready. You're ready.
Exactly.
I already know. You ain't gotta say you're ready. I feel that. That's why everyone around me is inspiring me to be like, it's time to eat. Everyone eating. Yeah. It's time to eat. Like, you know what I mean? 100%. No cap. It's time to eat. And it's time to just be our best selves and just align with our purposes. Like, you know. But yeah, no, I understand you.
So you got good food out right now. The visuals dropped?
Oh yeah, I dropped that. It's gonna be a year on Thanksgiving.
Okay.
I've just been promoting it.
Yeah.
I've been promoting it.
And you got how you do that just came out.
Yeah, that's my latest drop, I believe. That's my latest. Yep, that's my latest. I wrote that when I first started. Okay.
When you first started,
is
like,
old.
Making music?
Yeah, like 2017. Yeah, a lot of this stuff is old. A lot of this stuff is old. But yeah, what else? I have a good amount of stuff out. I got more on SoundCloud because some of those songs I'm working on getting on the platforms. Yeah. But I have about, I want to say like 6 or 7 on all the streaming platforms, and maybe about 9 or 10, not including my spoken word on social media. So yeah, there's that. I have 3 music videos out, 1 lyric video. The other 2, Like Water and Relax. I'm not a fan of the music videos, not because, well, I'm just someone like, I'm just a critic of myself, like wild critic of myself. But I'm in love with good food. Yeah. Like I ate. To me, I'm like, this is what you trying to do,
right?
You know, this is what you trying to do. But yeah, no, I've been promoting the hell out of that lately, because it's my favorite, and I feel like I can't put so much effort into it. I'm like trying to force people to like be like, you better watch this because this is my baby. Like if you had a kid, you know what I mean? Yeah. And you like, nah, this is my baby. You better watch this. Like, you better show it some love. I don't care. I don't really care. Show that shit some love. But, you know, I'm not like, man, I'm not tight and like, oh, you don't like this? You know, but like, you know what I mean? Yeah. So, but yeah, that's what I've been doing.
Let me see. What's something you would, like a piece of advice you would give to like someone who's just starting out, like
starting out.
Yeah, like, you know, they oh, you know, I wanna either make music or, you know, I just wanna do something. Like, what's one or two things you would tell them?
I have. Okay, so the first thing I would say, self-awareness, spiritually, mentally, emotionally, physically. Please work on self-awareness. It's just really important to have. And my second thing, and I'm going to explain how those two go together. My second thing is drop that shit. Drop that shit. Whatever it is, drop it. But also the self-awareness comes in where you can't keep dropping and it's not doing nothing. So you got to stay self-aware, like, see where you're at. Always take a step back and be like, all right, I dropped like 10 songs. I dropped 10 songs. How am I going to promote this? What am I going to do for people to see this? What am I going to do? What footwork am I doing? Footwork is really important too. Like, what networking? How am I going to network? Well, now because of COVID, like probably more virtually, but if I want to be dreamlike, like COVID didn't exist. Footwork is important. Go to events, go to open mics, but you have to have self-awareness about, like, you know what I mean? But the first thing is, okay, so the first thing is self-awareness, but then drop that shit. It's like the arrows point to each other, because it's like, drop that shit, but be aware what you doing when you dropping that shit, you know what I mean? So, drop that shit. Drop it. I think the third thing, research, man. 100%. Research, please. Research. Don't ask nobody to research for you. Don't look for nobody to hand you nothing. Do your own research. Please do research. And then everything kind of just goes from there. Like, facts. You got walk it, you know?
I appreciate those, because I agree, about the self-awareness and, like, even if it's like, just checking in with your body, staying in tune, like, all right, how do you feel? Because, there's days I wake up, on Monday, I was supposed to go, like, make some videos with Kaya, but I didn't, because I was like, dang, like, I've been, like, it's my first day off in a while, and I was like, I need to relax. I just need to, like, take that day off from everything, and, like, all right, I'm gonna get back to it though. Like, I got the podcast this week. I got like other content that I'm like creating right now. So it's like it's all coming. But like it's just like just being aware of yourself and everything.
Yeah, being aware is important. Like, you need to know when you need to rest, because that's important as hell. Like, resting.
That whole mental aspect is like, that's becoming like so important to me. Like over the past 2 years, like that's become such a big factor. I mean, I don't want to take too much of your time. I know you got a session to go to. Yes, I think it's like 2 right now.
Okay, it's at 4. If you have anything else, I'm down. Like, if you have I'll probably take a Uber. Oh yeah. I mean, I got like till like 2:30.
2:30.
Yeah.
We just do some of these real quick.
Okay.
About these, they just like like little questions and stuff. Help make conversation. Might learn some things about you. That is not.
Wait, before we do that, I have a question for you.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, how does he feel about me asking him questions on his podcast?
I don't mind.
What advice would you give to me?
With advice?
I'm always down to receive. I need all of it.
Yeah. My biggest thing, like I said, is just knowing when you need a break, because like that's for me. Like what was it? 20. I think it was right when I came out of school, and like even leading up to right before COVID hit, I was just working every week. I always had somebody like lined up, and I was like, all right, like podcast's gonna come out this day. Like I was just going, and then it wasn't until COVID happened where I was like, oh damn, like I took a break because I had to, but I was just like, wow, like I was working so much, and I felt so tired, but like I wasn't even thinking about it, because like
in that zone.
And like I did have like a little bit of like personal stuff going on at the time too, so it was like I'm dealing with that, but in order for me to keep my mind off of that, I was focused on the podcast so much, so it was like yo, just being aware and like, all right, I got my personal stuff. I have to be able to deal with that. Also have to be able to balance, you know, my feelings and emotions with the work that I need to do and stuff. So, you know, I guess I would lead into my second thing is like that balance. Yeah. Like just, you know, balance. That's so crucial, and like I really feel we don't like look at it like that, you know. Like it's always just, yeah, we just gotta go, but you know, sometimes you gotta find that balance of like what works best for you. And let me see, is there anything else? I mean, like, I don't even think I need to tell you, but like, yo, like you, what? Like when it comes to like, you know, authenticity, like, yo, don't, because I be on social media sometimes and I'm like, damn, like, you know, that person's doing really well, or like, you know, just kind of worrying about what someone else is doing, or like how their process is going, but it's like, that's their process, you know. It's like
I'm learning to do that now.
Like, yo, your process is like, it's gonna be different. Like everybody, whether it's, you know, whether they are doing something quick and it's like they, you know, they're paying for certain things and they blowing up quick, it's like, all right, is that gonna last? You know what I'm saying? So like, in order to have something like worth keeping, it's just better to just keep your head down. However long it take. Yeah, it is what it is. You know?
It's funny because I actually just made a decision about that. Maybe today, maybe yesterday, I don't know, but like I feel like I make unconscious decisions. They're not like thoughts in my head. It's just like a body. I don't know what happens, but like, or the thoughts that I've had come together and do their own thing. I don't really know, but like I made the decision to be like, I'm in my bag. Yeah. It say Takiyah on it. You know what I mean? Like it say Takiyah on it, and that's why I'm looking at other people and I'm being inspired. Because when you look at other people and you're not in your bag, you're gonna feel left out. You're gonna feel like you're not moving fast enough. You're gonna feel horrible. So when you in your bag, the inspiration you get from everybody, it just feels way better. Like everything I just want all good things, you know. And it starts with me. It starts with my perception of myself. It starts with just being in my bag, my own bag, in my own lane. You know what I mean? And that's why I feel like I like subconsciously made that decision like now, and it's just like, it's your timing, it's you. So like, you're absolutely right, and I'm glad you said that to me, because it kind of just set it in stone. You know, you ever think something and then someone else say, you like, yep, exactly, I already knew. It's like it's like it lock it down now because it's an outside force. Exactly. You know, it's saying it.
I hear you. Yeah. So like I said, you know, these are just some like
pod decks.
Random,
this is
silly
cool.
questions and stuff.
Okay.
So you could do like, I think probably like, probably do like 5 from each or something like that.
Would you rather blow your nose with sandpaper or use bubble wrap instead of toilet paper? What's bubble
wrap? It got the like you sandpaper. Pop it.
Yeah.
Sandpaper's like super rough. Like when you sanding down like wood and stuff like that, it's like it's just that's how you get the wood, like probably like 510. That's all I can say. It's super rough. Like people use that on like that wood stand right there. Like they probably use sandpaper to get that so it's smooth.
Hell no. Yeah. I use a bubble wrap.
Yeah, I agree. I use bubble wrap. Cause bubble wrap, you know, it's fun too. So.
Yeah, I'll figure it out.
Yeah, what the not no sandpaper.
Yeah, what? Hell wow. I love myself, you know. I don't know. You want to pick the other one?
Yeah, I'll do this. If you could bring one famous person back from the dead, who would you pick?
Jesus, I need to talk to that man. Whether it's his name is Jesus or like, you know, no offense to religion or Christianity or nothing, but too much people talking except for Jesus. Yeah. I need to talk to the man. I don't really know what's real. Yeah. You know, like, come on. Jesus, where you at? Hey, so I don't know. I don't even guess you up. All right, spit like, bro, come on, where you at? That's just it. Come back. Or, come from the dead. But yeah. You said we got like 10 minutes?
Yeah. No, probably come.
Okay. Oh yeah, so what's yours?
Oh man. I don't know, cause like my initial one, like as a consumer of, you know, like hip hop and everything, like I really would have loved to see cause I ain't gonna lie, I didn't listen to a whole lot of Tupac like that, but like I would have loved to have seen Tupac in person, like to go to a concert and stuff like that. So, from speaking from the aspect of like hip hop, I probably want
Tupac.
Yeah.
Okay.
Even like if not him, then like I got Michael Jackson too, cause like Michael Jackson, to see him in person.
That was my second. Before Jesus or the person that they call Jesus.
Yeah.
But that was my second. Michael was my second, definitely, because he's a mutant.
He just standing there.
He's a mutant. I don't even know where he came from.
Come on.
I don't even know where he came from.
Crazy,
you know? You want to get this? I'll get this dumpster. I'm sorry. Spend the night in a dumpster or the porta potty.
Oh, definitely a dumpster. Yeah, not no porta potty, bro.
That's easy.
Like
that's easy.
Cause
like,
I done seen too many videos of like, you know, someone in a porta potty and like they took that shit over and like, oh, nah, bro, I'm good. I'll take that night in the dumpster. That's easy. Do you have a signature move or quirk that people notice or comment on? I want to say,
because I don't know.
Huh?
So you first, yeah.
I don't think so. But like something that I'll never forget. Like my boy told me this when I met him. He was like, so sometimes like when I'm in certain environments, I guess around like when I'm around people I don't know that well, or like I'm a little uncomfortable. Like I'll be laughing. Like if someone says something like that's actually funny, you know, I'll laugh. But then like the smile, like is like the way it fades is like different. Like he pointed it out, and then like I didn't realize until like I was sitting down and like I actually was aware. I was like, oh snap! Like, damn! Like my face is like,
yeah.
I don't know. Like
your
it's
face was supposed to say
yeah. Like
anything.
it's just it's crazy. But
what was the question?
Do you have a quirk or a signature move that people notice?
Okay. I'm not really sure. If I do, I don't know.
Yeah.
If I do,
if not, it's fine.
If I do, I don't know. I mean, as an artist, I have a lot of signature ad-libs, but like that's about it. Like if I have anything that I do, sorry, I gotta read it again. So there's this thing that I do, but my dad does it, so that's probably why I do it. I rub my feet together. My mom pointed it out to me. I didn't know, but when I'm trying to get comfy, I rub my feet together. Like it won't stop. One of someone I was involved with, he realized, he's like, why do you do that? Like, because when I was sleeping, I'm just like, and you can hear it.
Yeah.
And when my feet is sometimes ashy or something, like, it's just like, and it's just like, what? You do it. Stop moving for no reason. So that's one of the things that I do. Yeah. Okay. There's that.
Yeah. I feel like that's kind of normal. All right. Take cold showers for the rest of your life, or never get more than 4 hours sleep a night ever again.
Cold showers.
Yeah.
Easy.
Cause I don't know, not that sleep.
Yeah, hot showers not even healthy.
I need that sleep. Yeah.
Definitely need that sleep. That's a hobby. I was talking to my friend actually the other day, and he's just like, I understand feeling bad sleeping when you got stuff to do. That makes sense, but if you ever want to just hang out to take a nap, like let's go. Yeah. I'm with it. I'm a napper. I believe that's a hobby for me. Like I'll nap. I like it. It makes me feel good. You know.
That's real shit though.
For real.
I think we probably do like one more.
One more?
Yeah.
What is the strangest skeleton you ever discovered in someone's closet? Ooh. You first. I gotta think about this one. Why I gotta tell someone else's skeletons though? Why I gotta be let's switch it. Let's do ours. That you're okay with telling. Cause I'll be telling other business.
What is it? The weirdest skeleton? Oh, strangest. Yeah, strangest skeleton.
Unless you have someone that doesn't mind you saying that.
No. I'm saying with you.
Yeah.
That's other people's business.
Yeah.
Damn. I'm trying to think. I don't really have like. I don't classify them as like skeletons. Like they just like fuck ups. Like that's how I look at them. You know, and like I'm pretty open about them.
Yeah.
What I guess. Not it's not really a skeleton. Like I don't care. I'm not sharing it. But so like there was one time like I was like I went to an event and you know it was me and my boy and his girl at the time and like this other shorty I was cool with and like like you know we was all having a good time and then like out of nowhere some dude came up to the shorty I was feeling and like kind of whisked her away, but I was like, damn, I can't say nothing because like you not my girl, but like nigga, we pulled up to the function together, like I don't know. But like I'm a peaceful dude, like I'm you know I don't be in the mix or nothing like that, like but I was ready. That's one of the first times I've been ready to fight.
Okay.
I was, and like, you know, the alcohol flowing too, so I was just like, nah, I was outside posting. My boy
that's mine. It's not mine, but it's mine. Come on.
Right. My boy was like, nah, bro, you're not about to get into nothing tonight. I was like, looking back, I'm like thankful, you know, that he was there. Cause I'm like, if he wasn't there, I would have waited outside all night and like, you know, who knows what would have happened, but it's still just like, like I said, not really a skeleton, you know, it's in the past. I've acknowledged it. I've accepted it.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Okay. I don't even know. Because I was so into what you were saying that I wasn't even thinking about mine. What is the strange? I probably have a lot. Like I probably have a lot. Strangest skeleton. Strange is like a weird word to use.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I probably don't even have one. Yeah. I'm not even gonna lie. Like I ain't even gonna lie. I probably what have I done that's like something that I'm scared to talk about? Not scared, but like
or like even if you know you look back at it, you just like shit like.
Oh, okay. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Actually, I really don't.
No,
I really
that's
don't
fine.
know. That's crazy. Maybe I'm overthinking it. I'll tell you something. Like I have like probably I have a lot of embarrassing skeletons. Like, but not really though. Like, I don't know.
Not for real. Like I appreciate you, you know, pulling up. Like this is my first time here. I'm glad we got to chop it up. You know, it was like we met,
like 2.5 years ago, probably so 3 years ago. About to be 3,
right?
Probably 3 in 2022.
It's dope that like. It's dope that, you know, we finally got to sit down and chop it up. I'm
glad you asked that.
I'm
glad.
And honestly, I was like, I'm thinking of people. I'm like, all right, like, cause I had a whole list of like people I wanted to interview, but I deleted it by accident. And then I'm talking to Kai. I was like, bro, like, you know, what should I get? She's like, get Takiyah. I was like, I bet.
Thanks, Kaya. Shout out to
Kaya. Kaya's the plug. Like,
she here in spirit.
Yeah, for sure. But
shout out.
Yeah, like. Again, you know, I'm grateful that you pulled up and everything.
Thanks.
And so, where socials, like, where can people find you?
All right, you can find me on the book. No, I'm joking. You can find me _KIYTG. That's my Instagram. Right now, that's what I'm mainly on. That's like what I would say. I got websites coming. My Facebook is under construction, but you can still follow me. It's Takiyah Romaine. I definitely just put my government, but it's all good. That's my Facebook right now. Like I said, under construction. I got YouTube, Takiyah Official, TAKIYAH Official. But yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. I would also like to say thank you for inviting me. Thank you for being you.
For sure.
Thank you for doing your thing. Keep posting. You have like I'm not one to remember exactly what it is that's said, but I know there's like a handful of posts where I've needed to see it at that time that you've posted.
Yeah, that's how I feel.
So yes, thank you, thank
no
you
doubt,
for
no
doing
doubt.
that. I really appreciate it. I remember there was one. I don't remember what it was, but I was just like, yes, yes. He's right. You are right. But yeah, no, thank you.
So yeah, EP coming soon. You got merch out right now too.
Not yet. That's in the work.
Yet.
I got mad stuff in the work. Yeah. Right now, I'm in hermit mode a little bit because I'm working on it.
Yeah.
But I got a lot of announcements. But yeah, dropping my mixtape signs. I'm gonna be promoting the hell out of it. That's what I'm doing. Pull up to the open mics. You could come if you want to even talk one day. Like people think you gotta be an artist to be come and have a debate about about mac and cheese or something. I don't know. Like we just love to have fun over there. So yeah, Scope Apparel. Thanks. It's a beautiful place here too. I love it here.
This the hometown right now. Yeah. Shout out to Scope Apparel. That's where we at right now.
Okay. Shout out.
I appreciate you.
Let me show you what this could do. Could do. Let me show you what this could do. Beat it up, turn it over, then eat it 'cause it's good food. Yeah, it's good for him. Leave the gardens in the hood for him. Yeah, nigga, and it's push start. Pull up in the parking lot, fuck it up. Listen, baby, we don't gotta talk a lot, just fuck it up. There's no other niggas, what you talking about, you fucking up. Never feeling vulnerable, I'm open now, don't fuck it up. Loud as hell, we left the window open, now we fucking up. High as hell, we smoking with some grabber bitches. Hotter than a sauna bitches. Ever try to